13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack. Questions for Kerryon?
Kerryon, I thought you guys slowed the quarterback down throughout the night, put a lot of heat on him, but those screens got you and a little momentum shifts, and I know that you guys felt like you maybe let one get away tonight, huh?
Yeah, we definitely got to play more disciplined ball on the defensive side of the ball, especially knowing the game plan and things of that nature. So we'll definitely have to take that on the chin.
How would you evaluate your guys' pressure you were able to generate? It felt like, although he made plays, a lot of them he had to, kind of improvise and whatnot to get it.
Yeah, we generated a lot of pressure up front, definitely. We just got to find a way to get him on the ground, things of that nature, and get in our plaster rules and things of that nature as well in the back end.
Kerryon, they also ran the screen game against USC. I know you guys saw it on film, and Coach said that was maybe the most disappointing part, was that those 2 screen passes really kind of killed you guys.
Yeah, like I said, we just got to play more disciplined ball, and we'll learn from this most definitely, because that's not the brand of ball that we want to be known for, is being undisciplined. That's not us. We'll get that out of our DNA.
What's the biggest takeaway for you guys? Maybe vibe in the locker room or whatnot to make sure that this one doesn't, become demoralizing for you all?
This is definitely a wake-up call for us in the locker room. Like I said, we just got to play more disciplined ball. Like, that's the biggest takeaway from this game, is finding a way to be more disciplined.
Anything further for Kerryon? All right. Thank you, guys. All right, everyone. We got Justin Williams-Thomas, averaged 7.6 yards per carry today, and was one of 3 rushers for Marshall over 60 yards. Also had a 37-yard touchdown run. Questions for Justin?
Justin, you guys really turned it up in the second quarter. Was it almost, did you feel like one more score and you could kind of put that thing away, and the longer they hang around was problematic for you?
I feel like definitely one score would have helped, but we just got to convert. We had a lot of opportunities today to go ahead and convert, and we didn't. Came up short. It's disappointing, but we're going to get back on the drawing board, get back to work, and we're going to get this thing right.
Run game obviously more successful across the board this week. Just how you felt you all did when it comes to that improvement you guys seemed to make throughout.
I mean, our O-line did a great job. Those guys deserve a lot of credit. I mean, without them guys, like, none of that would have been possible today. Like, the whole run game, I mean, they did a great job. Just want to give a big shout-out to them. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do. Seriously, we have a great O-line. So, I mean, like I said, we're going to get back on the drawing board, continue to attack this rushing, or continue to have a good rushing attack. And that's all I can really say about that. But just like I said, I want to give some credit to my O-line because they really deserve it.
Yeah, can you talk us through that 37-yarder, your first score at Marshall? That was quite a run.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. It was pretty exciting. But like I said, though, I mean, as much as I want the credit, O-line opened up the hole for me to score. Those guys, they did one hell of a job. So I mean, it's just as much as my first touchdown, it's theirs as well. So without those guys, it wouldn't have been possible.
From your perspective, just what's the biggest takeaway for this one? Obviously, it's not the way you want it to go at all. So just in terms of taking this one and moving forward.
We just got to finish drives. Biggest thing is I feel like we left some points out there. Like I said, we just got to get back up to the drawing board. But like I said, we just gotta score points when we have opportunities. I feel like that's the biggest thing today. We just left a lot of points out there today that we could have scored on, and and that's pretty much it. But we're gonna get it fixed though. So.
Anything further for Justin? All right.
Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all.
All right, with us now we got quarterback Zion Turner. Zion went 13 of 24, 83 yards, and was one of 3 rushers with 60 yards. He finished 11 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Questions for Zion?
Zion, I get for the feeling from the other players like this is one you think you maybe let get away. You guys got 20 in a row in the second quarter, and then kind of just didn't finish some drives that maybe would have changed the outcome of this one.
All right. We got to finish drives. In the red zone, we got to be 100% scoring, and we weren't today. And that's something we harped on all week. And we didn't get the job done, but there's a lot to work off of. There's a lot of mistakes, a lot of plays we left out on the field, especially in the red zone. A lot of mistakes were made, a lot of bad reads, especially by me. And we got to come out here in this next week and work because we can't get that game back. It hurts. It hurts. It does. But we got to work harder. Nobody's going to nobody's going to pat us on the back. Nah, we got to work harder.
They did really well against you guys to start out in the first, and in the second, obviously you guys put up 17. Was there maybe an adjustment or just any sort of feel to the game? It felt like you guys did well to allow for that production.
Yeah. Beginning of the game, they kind of showed us some looks that they didn't really do most in that game against USC. They mixed around some looks, played a little man, and there's a lot of plays in those first 3 drives that I wish I could have back. Definitely. In the run game, we got to get the run game started. We definitely got it going in the second quarter, but first 3 drives of the game, we definitely got to get some push, get that going, because first and second down, 2 runs, and then third down, mandatory passing down. So it's kind of tough, especially going up against any defense. I don't care who it is. I don't care. Any defense, that'd be tough. So we got to be able to put ourselves in better, especially second downs. We were in a lot of second and longs, which is not good for us. And even on third down, we didn't execute well at all. A lot of that was my fault.
Yeah, Zion, you kind of there was that critical phase when you guys marched it down in 3rd and 1 in the pass, and then the missed field goal. That if you get up 2 scores, probably it, right? That's a critical phase, huh?
I got to go back and watch the film, especially on that drive. It was a 3rd down that we threw a fade, and I'll own up to that. I'll 100%. That was my fault. Should never threw no fade, especially on 3rd and 1 in the red zone. That's something that we cannot do. That's a football sin right there, and as tough as it is, still got to watch the film, correct the mistakes, and move on.
Anything further for Zion? Thanks, Zion.
Thank you, guys.